Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Second down, Love. A short throw to Musgrave. They'll give him 4 yards there. That brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They pulled that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Love fires that quickly outside. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll keep it on the ground. Cloud. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On play action. Love to throw. Finds his receiver, Watson. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And his throw here is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and send a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Love. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown. Romeo Doubs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Hooker to throw it. And it's complete to Mitchell. 7 yards there and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. The Lions at 12-4 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Hooker now off play action. It's caught. Mitchell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Quick throw completed by Hooker. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Trying to throw again here. Hooker. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Hendon Hooker. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Off the play fake, Love. His throw incomplete. Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
to the sideline and incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We do know that they are postseason bound, but they're leaking a little oil, so to speak, as they kind of limp into January.
Yeah, and that oil can set fire to their season, can't it? See what I did there? But here's the thing that we've both seen in the NFL. Teams down the stretch playing really well. Sometimes it doesn't carry over into the playoffs. Sometimes teams that aren't playing well now, if they have good leadership in the head coaching spot and the coaching staff and within the locker room, they can find a way to turn it around. But no one wants to be on a losing streak as they head into the playoffs.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. Taken down at the 47-yard line. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Hooker. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and a yard. Another run for Gibbs here. And fighting down inside the 25. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hooker on first down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Rashawn Gary buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, it's Hooker. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This is 2nd and 8. They go play action. Here's Hooker. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. James Mitchell from 8 yards out. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. McManus's point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just...
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hooker's going to throw it. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one. So they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The kick by McManus is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. On on the give. Here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw on second down, here's Hooker. Fights through it. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Play action. Here's Hooker. Open man right side of St. Brown. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown. 28 yards. And the Lions are able to widen their advantage. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for two. Hooker going to try to throw for it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Quay Walker.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. If you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And running with power here. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here. Here's a 2nd and 7. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards. now on first down. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. It looks like they'll move things around here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hooker to the air yet again. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field. And
Gibbs gets popped, and he loses the football.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Gibbs is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Third and goal. Here's Hooker. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. First down, Love to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Love. That is caught. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Love now to pass on 1st down. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are right back in this football game. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. They go back to the ground with Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. Love, they go play action now. And Watson has it right side. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now receiver in motion left. Now Jones. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll try to run this one in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check everything.
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
A gain of 4 yards brings up 4th down and goal.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They throw it out right complete. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Hooker. He finds his man. Complete. It's Gibbs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point right down the middle as this gets them back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because
there he goes left side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Lions look like they're about to put... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Love from the gun. Watson making the catch. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Love. Able to find Jones into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Love. Gets this to fail. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Love. And this one too low.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. Love now. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
On second down, Love once more. A short throw to Musgrave. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
All three timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. Here's 1st down. Ball resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10.
Love looking to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeout.
And that's caught inside the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Off play action. Here's Hooker. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how